If you're someone that's learning to drive and you live in the Oxfordshire area, you'll more than likely end up taking your practical test in the city of Oxford at the Practical Driving Test Centre in Cowley. The test centre is situated in East Oxford on James Wolfe Road and is a popular choice amongst Oxfordshire-based learner drivers for their practical test, as you're more than likely to find yourself driving in the city of Oxford at some point in your life, if you're a resident of the local area. It also remains a popular choice amongst instructors and students, as it provides the learner driver with an array of situations and challenges that the modern day driver faces on a daily basis. Combining large-scale roundabouts like the Headington roundabout, cyclists, bus lanes, and opportunities for meeting traffic, the Cowley Test Centre also offers an obstacle from the get-go, with a small speed bump situated at the end of James Wolfe Road. Although taking your practical test may seem daunting, here are just a few quick pointers to help prepare you for your test. You can also view our video, What to Expect on Your Driving Test, for further guidance if you need it. Firstly, ensure you get a good amount of rest before your test. You'll find it significantly easier to concentrate if you get a healthy 7 or so hours of sleep the night before. Arrive at the test centre early, but do not enter the test centre until 5 minutes before your test. Arriving early will give you time to familiarise yourself with your surroundings and some time to take a breather before you take your test. Be sure you listen carefully to your examiner, but don't be shy to ask them to repeat themselves if you feel you've missed something. During your test, you will most likely be asked at some point to perform a show me tell me question exercise. This is simply when your examiner will ask you one show me question and one tell me question. An example of a show me question might be for you to show your examiner how you would check if your indicators are working. A tell me question might be to tell your examiner how you would check if the brake lights are working before you set off. As well as looking at the road ahead, it's also important to regularly check your speed and that you're aware of what's behind you. Do not become distracted by vehicles behind you, but be aware of their presence. Make sure you're also extra observing when you're approaching junctions and performing manoeuvres. The examiner may also ask you at times to pull over and stop on the side of the road. Do not be alarmed by this, it's normal. This is simply to test your observation and accuracy. You may also notice the examiner making notes. This is also no reason to be alarmed. The examiner is required to make all kinds of notes ranging from what route you're taking to what manoeuvres you've carried out. It doesn't necessarily mean you've done anything wrong, so don't panic and keep your concentration on the road. And finally, expect the unexpected. Driving is an experience that requires concentration, anticipation, and situational awareness. If you combine these three things, you'll be well on your way to being a safe driver, which is the most important aspect of driving.